What is going on, guys? It's here coming at you with another Binding of Isaac video here on the channel. Do another eater run today. Fixing my fire a little bit. We got Libra. Okay, we got Monstro's Tooth. I moved away from that in time. Well, Libra, it's gonna balance out all of our stats at the same time. I think I'm gonna take that right now. Which is okay. It's not the worst item, but I don't think it's an item that I'm super excited about. Usually, it will lower the amount of things that you can, lower the amount of damage that we can get and all that, because it won't even it out. But at least, they give us stat ups for everything. So it's not the worst thing. Yeah, as well. Money shouldn't be too much of an issue here with deep pockets. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Libra is never an item I will take naturally. But the item is okay. Like, it's not bad. It's just not my preferred item. What a weird room. The moon card, okay. Don't have to use that yet. Gotta be very careful here. Some of these fires will pre-fire you. You'll see in a bit. So deep pocket is an item that will give us money. Oh. Will give us money whenever we don't get a payout for the room. So those 3 cents are from deep pockets, and it can be from 1 to 3, I believe. So it's a good way to kind of have money. We're also not limited to 100 coins like we are normally. Can open up a lot of plays for an Isaac run. Obviously, having money is a big upside. Just make me pretty happy here. So yes, with Libra, it's gonna balance out all of our stats. So every time we get an upgrade, no matter what it's for, it technically become an all stats upgrade. I mean, everything kind of goes up together, and it's not bad for starting, I guess you can say. It's not a bad item to start with. It's kind of a bad item to take like halfway into the run, because say if you have a set amount of damage or a set amount of tiers and you're happy with it, and you're happy with it, it is going to affect that. You're gonna end up having a bit less, more likely, a bit less than than you would normally. Let's do that. I know we're gonna use that up and we could have saved it, but I kind of don't feel like killing that thing. All right, so the TikTok officially went dark today, and I'm very sad. Excuse me. I am very sad. I don't know what else to think. And I kind of wish I had TikTok. I was on YouTube Reels earlier, and it's not the same, man. It's more YouTube than it is TikTok, if that makes sense. What a time, what a time. People are not happy. And it's kind of funny that some of the congressmen and stuff were like talking about it, and they're just like, oh, we're sorry for banning TikTok. Like, we apologize, because people are getting like or they're like making like violent, like, oh, maybe these people have, the congressmen have to learn violently, like the whatever. And like, you know, I get it. I get that people are mad. But I think congressmen should have also like thought about it, because people can get radical, man, about a lot of stuff. One of the cool things that I learned in history or philosophy, I don't know if I mentioned it on stream or not, is that a lot of revolutions start whenever you take away people's like everyday comforts, right? So like TV, TikTok, for example, coffee, like stuff like that. It's kind of what sets people off usually. And this is not that far off from what we do here. TikTok, whether you watch it or not, is one of the biggest channel communications in the world, and it has a lot of stuff, man. A lot of chests here, thanks to the left hand, which we do have. Not completely against having the left hand for now. Don't really have a lot of coins anyway, and I think red chests are pretty useful for the most part. I don't mind having that. I have a pretty good amount of money now. Deep pockets, and deep pockets is one of the ways that you can kind of guarantee that you're gonna have money for the majority of the run. And I mean, there are times where it doesn't pay out as much as you want it to, but it is for the most part pretty useful. You can see we have enough money to buy another item. Get a golden key as well. Okay. We can actually use this one. 15 cents is a lot to pay, but we're still at 15 cents. And we get another major heart, which is good. I'm hoping for a kind of stat ups, and I think this with Libra is gonna have to rely on tier effects. Cause I mean everything's gonna be like limited, I guess you can say, but I honestly feel like we need to find things to make our tiers better in ways that are just not straight up damage or tiers. We bomb that for a nickel. Then Monstro. Monstro attacking Monstro. Didn't tell which Monstro was our Monstro and which Monstro was not our Monstro. So, Monstro's not really too big of a problem here. As long as you stay close to him like that, it's not really that big of a deal. You can get him to like constantly jump at you. That's kind of the easiest thing to dodge. Not this one, but the short hop that he does. Right. I don't know how this will affect Libra. Got everything up. Cool. Money I don't think we're gonna need. I guess we can take Brimstone Bomb. Get a payout out of this. I won't take Brimstone Bombs. And I guess, you know what, we'll take a nickel too. I mean, a quarter. Yeah, we can use that for the... We have a lot of HP. That really didn't matter. I kind of should have taken the converter. I think that wouldn't have been a bad thing to take with us here. Gotta remember that we can go through holes like that. So money's not an issue, and maybe taking the quarter wasn't like... Didn't seem like it made sense to you guys. And it doesn't. To be completely honest, it really doesn't. Taking the quarter was kind of just a little let's have fun. Yeah, I was hoping Brimstone Bombs can take care of that. So the reason I took Brimstone Bombs is not because the item is super good or anything. It's all right, but the main reason is going to be that we need to find other forms of damage, at least early on. But you got to remember that we are not going to get major upgrades. We're going to get small little upgrades to everything. But when it comes to like big damage ups and stuff, we're not going to get that. So we do have to be wary of that. So finding other ways to kill things is going to be pretty much on the top of the priority list. All right. Deck of cards I think I am going to take here. Temperance Machine, which is pretty good. Going for something different here. I don't think money is going to be an issue. Ogle Bombs is not bad at all. Especially with our Brimstone effect. And Birthright. Yeah, we'll come back to that actually. Birthright is good. Birthright can give us the chance to find something big. Like I said, a tier effect or maybe even a big stat up. Find something like Cricket's Head. The bigger the stat up that it's supposed to give us, the better I think it's going to be for just our general small stat up thanks to Libra. We do have a Temperance Machine, so we can get the coin right now if we wanted to, but I think I'm going to wait. I think we're going to do this right now. This room a little bit easier here. That I aimed it in a way where this champion was going to take the majority of the hit, but I guess not. Oh. Okay, yep. You know what? Let's just avoid that altogether, yeah? I don't think one red chest is going to be worth doing that room. Not yet. So yeah, it's rooms like these where I kind of am glad that we have Brimstone Bombs. Especially now with BOGO Bombs. We should have a somewhat better restockable ammunition with it.
Experimental pill.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Range up, HP down. We lost an HP, but look at all the little ups we got thanks to that one upscale. Right. more than enough money to buy birthright. We might be able to buy something else, maybe. If we find more HP or something. With this temperance machine, we do have a lot of potential for something good here. We don't need that. Let's go ahead and drop this now. At this point, we need all the money we can get. Nice. If we can find the super secret room, we can maybe find some more HP to use that in. Gotta be very careful here. This is not a room we want to be taking our sweet time to kill things. Another room that's not the funnest. Oh my god, I really thought, wow, we are not killing things fast at all. I really thought that guy was dead already. Oh well, okay, thank god we have the left hand here helping us out a little bit, at least when it comes to HP. But yeah, this is one reason why I'm not a huge fan of Libra. Puts you in a weird spot, especially early on. I mean, that's probably the best time to get it, unless your stats are like really bad. Oh, what? He just, okay. Just decided not to go for that one. Should be an all stats up again. Nice. We got a stats up, but now our tiers are kind of staggered thanks to the eye drop. Not the biggest fan of that item. But at this point, I think we need a bit more damage, so I don't mind going for that now. But we do gotta find that super secret room. And I wish I didn't use this temperance machine so far from the possible places we can look. Right. That's gonna be another big upgrade there. We got movement speed, but we also got damage and tier. Not bad. All right, so what can we do here? Well, we have a shop with a reroll machine in there, so that's gonna be our number one look for now. Yes, we will take that. We're gonna have to take that for the all stat up, I guess, and we'll take a backpack. And I would not mind mom's key here, but we need 1 coin, and I'm not sure if we can find it. We could try the sack room if we are desperate enough, and the sack room would be a pretty good place to look. There we go. Cool. Don't have a lot to cost us there, but yeah. At this point, I don't think trying to do this room is the worst thing ever, because I mean we have sort of better stats here. So once you get enough stat upgrades, Libra will actually be a benefit to you. Just you have to wait for like the stats to hit, you know what I mean? Like you can't just like, you know, you need a few stat ups in a row to be able to like get you to a good place. But once you reach that top amount, you'll be okay. So we are gonna go grab that. We're gonna also go grab the monstro. Was it on this? I think it was. We can take this, and we'll take that. And now, thanks to this, we're actually gonna leave the left hand behind because we're gonna get a lot more value out of regular chests anyway. Okay, so now we are looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the outcome so far. But we are really strategizing here to make Libra work. Got a little bit sad when I first saw Libra on our Eden item, but now it's not looking too bad. Gotta really focus. Gotta really focus up here. We should be okay. We got our money being given to us here at a pretty nice rate. The temperance machine actually really helped us out to be able to buy certain items. One thing I do want to say though is I really do appreciate you guys leaving comments in the videos, and the comments always help. I know pastors always drop the comment, and that's super good. Like that's super. You don't know how helpful that is for the channel when y'all drop comments like that. Even if it's something like dumb, sometimes y'all leave like, oh, like, you know, what was it? This item sucks. Or I even had a guy that judged me for making a certain choice, and like that's fine. Like I appreciate the comment either way, no matter what it is. Y'all really do help make the channel grow, and that's honestly what it takes. The channel grows because of comments and views, not necessarily like subs and stuff like that. So I do appreciate you all interacting. I do want to try to make more community posts and stuff like that, and I do want to have a tier list video of items and stuff at some point. I've been working on that. I just gotta find a website that has all the items, because sometimes the tier list can be missing a few items, and kind of hard to tell which ones are missing and which ones are not, because there's a lot of items. But I'm trying really hard to find one that's like suitable. Hopefully we can get one of those soon. Maybe a tier list video, a double deal video, stuff like that. We're gonna get much here out of Mom's Brawl. We also don't have a lot of money. That is something we are gonna have to deal with. I have a tower card though. We can maybe get some more soul hearts here. Oh, Hierophant card, of course. Take this. Have another soul heart up here. Reply to this real quick. People message me sometimes during my videos, and I have to, like, you know, I don't want to keep the wife waiting, or my mom sometimes asks me something. There's a few places this can be there. And so, and like I said, any chest is gonna be worth it at this point. Thanks to the mom's key item that we have, that's gonna make it so we get a lot more consumables, a lot more bombs, a lot more soul hearts, and having the left hand would have really limited us to what we can get from a chest. If we kept the left hand, we would have only gotten red chest, which can give us health and some devil deal items and all that, but it wouldn't give us the consumables that we need, like money and bombs and keys and all that jazz. All right, another reroll machine. Okay. I have enough money. Do we want a tower card? I don't know if I want that. Didn't find anything. I don't think the booster cards are gonna be worth it. You know what? I'll buy it. We shouldn't be greedy here. Let's see if we can find something good. Okay, wow, paid out pretty well actually. Yeah. That. Here comes into hearts. Okay, so we still got something to do here. Bogo bombs would be pretty good. We can do, and I think it's probably gonna be here. Gonna grab all this money here. Oh yeah, all these bombs. I was hoping for a temperance machine there. And we're gonna come and get how many bucks? We'll take this to see if we get a double deal. If we don't, we can use it right away. That'll be a lot of value from the floor. Very good, very good. Buying booster pack was actually worth it because we didn't get much else after that. Always a risk to not take the item. Oh, I didn't know that he was gonna whack us there. Did get a double deal, which is unfortunate. We get a damage up here, nice. We can grab this over here. Yeah, Guppy's gonna be probably the thing we're gonna go for here. We're gonna take a Guppy's collar. Don't need fear right now. So we do have some pretty good cards around here, but the problem is that we don't have a place to use them. I'm gonna wait to use my card because if we don't end up using it, we're gonna leave it behind. I think I'd rather have this on the next floor. Trying to think of a place that we could possibly use any of this for. But unfortunately, I don't think the Joker card is something we want to leave behind. If we were to get a temperance machine off this, okay, that's not too bad. We can do this. Okay, cool. We don't have to use it. Not really gonna do much for us here, but it's something. We have a lot of red hearts here, man. I feel bad leaving them behind, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything with them, unfortunately. Unless that card is a temperance machine. Could be. Okay, well that's fine. We're gonna take the Joker card though. And we don't have a sacrum or anything like that, so we're gonna be good to go. Not too bad. Kind of sucks leaving that card behind. At this point, it'd be what it'd be. So we don't want to use the Joker card yet because the Joker card is gonna be one of those things that we're gonna use just in case we don't get what we want. Oh, we'll come back to this. Yes, I would love to get starter deck here. 7 cents. We're not gonna be able to afford it yet. I think old flush will be better for us here. It's gonna allow us to get rid of like some of the more can't talk. Some of the more annoying rooms. Pretty cool. Yeah, some of those rooms that are really, really annoying, I'm gonna be able to take out, like this one, for example. Whoa. Probably should have saved it for that big room over there, but all good in the hood. Not too bad of a room, honestly. Wow. I kind of want to carry around that that trinket to see, because it's gonna give us a golden chest, and I want to see how much more beneficial that is to us. We should technically get all the keys back, the key that we don't use. I'm not against having that. Normally it's not a trinket that's very good for like your economy with keys or all that, but it could be too bad with the build we got going on right now. Well, some of these items we've gotten have been extremely useful to us. You can tell the ladder has given us a lot of value, and normally it does give you some value, but never like that. Come all the way back over here for this. Also gonna take that. We can carry both now. We're hoping for another reroll as well. Reroll in the shop on the next floor would be key. Like doing this room. Walked right into that one. That's probably not a room I would have used that flusher on, to be honest. I was watching so the Royal Rumble. It's like a big pay-per-view for well, not pay-per-view anymore, but it's a big show for wrestling where pretty much all these people fight in the ring at once, and the winner gets like a big title match at the biggest show of the year, right? And they have it every year. and I've been a big fan. Well, you know, most of my life. But there was a time period where I didn't watch the show, where I didn't watch wrestling at all. I still kept up with like the storylines and all that, but like I didn't actively watch it or any of the big shows or anything. I just kind of kept up with like headlines or like I would see like a TikTok here and there. But there was like a few, maybe like 2017, 2016, like early, like um, it was a period of wrestling that I'm not too big of a fan of, I guess you could say. And I have been watching like some of the reruns they show. So then, like, in order to celebrate the big show that's coming up, sometimes they'll have like live streams on their YouTube channel where they'll show like the old big matches, you know. And I've seen some of the ones from that time period where I didn't watch, and oh my god, they're so bad. It is so bad, and I'm so glad I didn't watch it. And pretty much, if you don't know like the story behind it, there was a guy who used to be in charge of the show, with a very rich man. Actually, now get a Krampus fight. All right, with a very rich guy that started the company, and he's a genius when it comes to the world of wrestling. Okay, he's a really smart guy when it comes to all that, and yes, all that good stuff. But he was caught in his own ways, if that makes sense. Like, he did not want to experience change in the product, and it was hard for him to come to the conclusion that he was kind of getting out of it, like he was out of touch. So he did a lot of things in storylines that did not make sense because he wanted to and he liked it, right? And of course he has the right to, it's his business at the end of the day. But the fans didn't like it. The fans were not fans of a lot of the choices he made, and you can tell just how like lazy he got with a lot of the booking and all that. It's you might know his name. It's Vince McMahon. It's a big you know, they did a big, ooh, not be bad. They did a big Netflix thing on him a little while ago, and it was kind of trending. But yeah, that was kind of his problem, and you can see like how bad a lot of the product was, a lot of the show was during that time period. Now he kind of got into some trouble, but he doesn't have that that luxury anymore to be able to run the show because he got fired. But still, like, it's still weird to think about, you know. We shouldn't need that much money. I don't even know if we're gonna get a fight here. We might get a greed fight. But if we can not get a greed fight, that would be pretty good. We get an item shop. That would also be pretty good. Here. I think invincible. See what we can use this for, to be honest. Let's do that. Get rid of this big ass room. We can drop this one right here. We'll take one. This is not bad of a room. These things will flush automatically, by the way. I don't know if you know this, but any poop will like just die. Pretty useful. Did you find the secret room? Also, one out guppy. Yeah. Well, all the time. Pretty worth it. An item we do not need. And that should be about it. Use the Emperor card now. Won't do. Justice card. Bank room. Oh wow. Justice card. Justice card. Got 2 Emperor cards as well. Moon card we can actually use. A lot of money, but not really anything to use it on. Definitely an item. Alright, we do have a lot of money though. Full card. I mean, I guess we can double Emperor card, to be honest. I don't really want to go through the rest of the floors. So a lot of stuff here. Fortunately, we can't put it all into our donation machine because that'll be it. We'd be done. We're almost back to 999. Happy with that. Like how she just dodges the majority of like the damage. I have a lot of bombs here. We can just make this work. Ah! And much that I don't want to, these are both pretty big damage ups. It's gonna count it to and everything else up. I am very happy with that. We can do this as well. Don't really have to worry too much about finishing the floor here. As you can see, things are starting to look a lot better for us when it comes to like damage and all that. And that's what I mean when I tell you that you kind of have to wait for things to like hit. Take bloodlust as well. You have to wait for things to get to this level whenever you have Libra. If you don't, well, it's a little bit harder. Okay, mappy nice. Yeah. A few keys to spare here. We can actually do this because we can double heal. Forget. Duplicates all pickups. You know what we can use that for. Oh, look at that. Cool.
Soul.
That's a lot of money, man. Do we need all this money? We really don't, to be honest. Could do actually. Gonna do this.
Ace of spades.
Then we're gonna come over here. Now we're gonna reroll the. Reroll that, but did not have any problems with keys here. Alright, 2 golden keys, also very nice. Playing some games here, people. Playing some games. Also, if you're wondering how we're healing so much, because we have Maggie's bow. Maggie's bow will allow us to heal double the amount for whatever hearts we pick up.
2 of hearts.
Yeah, we're kind of relying on these HPs. 5, 6, 4.
Of diamonds.
If you can see, this one heart will heal us for a whole heart. Go. Exactly what I'm talking about. Get up here. Double the Isaac number of coins, sure. And 500 coins. Have you ever seen this many coins, people?
Justice.
Active items for spawning. Ooh. This is actually not too bad. Not really do much for us. Bigger. I think we lost our Emperor card, by the way. Unfortunate. Cards. Ranks are right. So yeah, we did lose our Emperor card. I guess I didn't notice I dropped it. I have a lot of HP on the ground. That's fine. Let's do it. See what the game has to offer us here. First tower card. The worst, but we don't need it right now. Clean everything up. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay. This is something we can work with. Okay. Now, in theory, every time that we take damage, or every time that we don't take damage, I'm sorry, we're supposed to be getting a stat up for the room. You'll see what I mean in a bit. Now for some tinted rocks. Got any? Actually, now that I'm looking closely, we do have a bunch of soul hearts down there. I just realized. I guess we'll go back for them. So the wick candle will give us, or it's supposed to give us the tears up every single time we take damage. Or every time we don't take damage. I'm sorry. But since we have Libra, we should technically be getting an all stats up every time we don't take damage. Pretty cool, huh? Also, when have you seen 600 coins? Interesting, right? Right. Also, I think I do want to go. Yeah, you know what? Let's just see if we can get to the dark chest real quick. Just in game, I know that times are a little tough here, but you gonna tell me we missed 5 or 6? Oh my god, dude, we missed like 8 50-50 chances in a row. Really? 4 HP. These aren't double deals, by the way, because we forgot we had the trinket over here, but that's fine. Really don't matter at this point. Let's go this way. I need to be closer. Oh yeah, that is pretty good. There that. So we get another HP now. pretty hard boss. One of the hardest bosses in the game, I think. In this room, he's not so bad, but he can be pretty daunting. Yeah. We don't need that. I forget we also have a brimstone bomb here. Like we're completely missing like every single bomb we throw. I don't think brimstone bomb follows our DPS, but anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's run. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like button and that sub button so you don't miss any more of my future Isaac content. And like always, I will see you all in the next video. Later.